Hello, my name is Marcia Johnson, and I am once again an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Together with my nephew Ryan, we are Marcia's Crafts. Today I'm going to make my last Halloween card using the Spooktacular Bash stamp set and dies bundle, I guess it is. Anyway, this card actually was inspired, I saw it on Pinterest, or a similar card by Tammy Ackerson, who goes by Stamping with Tammy. So T-A-M-I-E, if you want to take a look at her original card. But this is my version. And let's go ahead and get started. There's the inside. As usual, the measurements and the materials required will be below the video. Piece of basic gray inside. This is for the front of the card. We'll be cutting that out and we'll be stamping on this. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll show you what we're going to use. Spooktacular Bash stamp set. The Ornate Frames. We'll just be using this one and this one. We'll also use the Stylish Scroll Embossing Folder. For ink, Memento, Tuxedo Black, and Granny Apple Green. Okay, now we can get started. And I'm going to use my Stamparatus. I've made a vow to use my Stamparatus more, and I've already set it up, so this should be pretty fast. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to stamp is our little Dracula. And for that, I'm just going to put this piece of Whisper White up here. Put the magnet right there. I'm going to take my Memento and stamp it down. I'll probably stamp him a couple of times because it's a pretty solid image. And he just needs a little extra time and ink. Let's go for 3. That looks pretty good. Next, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my envelope. For that, I have this little Open If You Dare stamp down here. Again with the Memento. There we go. Okay, next we're going to stamp the inside of our card. You can see how fast this is once you set up your Stamparatus, and then you can just make as many cards as you want. That's actually not too bad, but I'm going to give it a little extra because I can. Okay, then I just have the stamp for the front of my card left, but I'm going to wait until I've assembled my card because that's the way I set it up. So we'll be bringing that back in a minute. Now we would do some coloring with our blends. We'll take our little guy, and I'm also going to take a block here and my Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of Granny Apple Green on here, just a little bit. Don't need much. And I'm going to get my Wink of Stella. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit of Wink of Stella down here. Just take a little bit of green. Okay, and I'm going to color in his face and his little hands with this green. It's just a tiny bit, but I think it makes him look a little spookier than just the regular white. It's just a tiny bit of green, just a hint. Okay, and then make sure to wipe off your Wink of Stella, get that green out of there. You don't want your next project to be green when you thought it was going to be clear. Okay, then we're going to take our blends, and I'm going to take the Real Red, and I'm going to color in his little bow tie here, just a little bit. Then I'm going to take the Light Highland Heather, and I'm going to color this part here. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in purchasing any of these products, I have a new website. It is marciajohnson.stampinup.net, and I would love for you to purchase those products from me. We're also having a little giveaway to celebrate the fact that we have more than 500 subscribers now. And if you comment on this video or on my last live, I'm going to put everybody that commented in a little bowl and pull out a winner. And the winner gets a $25 or less stamp set of their choice from me. Unfortunately, it can only be in the US because there's rules about that. If you happen to be from outside the US and you win, I will send you 5 of my cards. Apparently that's okay, so I'll just send you 5 of the cards that I've made. I'll pick out some that I think you would like. So that's what we're going to do. So I will be drawing on my next live, which will be next Saturday at 11 Pacific Daylight Time. That's the first thing I'll do. So tune in right around 11. And you can have, I don't know, about a week to send me your address if you are my winner. And then I will send send me your address and the stamp set you'd like, and I will get your stamp set sent to you. Okay, so now we'll do a little bit of die cutting. We're going to die cut this little guy with this frame, and we're also going to cut out this frame. And then we're going to take our piece of basic gray and we're going to put it through the embossing folder. I don't know what I did with my piece of basic gray. Oh, here it is. What you would do with this is you're going to put it in your trimmer and cut it edge to edge, and you'll end up with a triangle, which we would put in our embossing folder, and we would end up with this. So see, it's just cut end to end in your trimmer and then put in the embossing folder. So I think if I get my little pieces that I've already done, we are pretty much ready to assemble. So I will take this little guy and put him on this beautiful frame. Okay, that should do it. I'm going to take my basic black layer. Oh, you know what? I forgot to color the inside of my card. It doesn't take much, but I colored the little frog in the green. I colored my little spider in, I think it's dark smoky slate. No, yeah, dark smoky slate. And then I colored my bones in light crumb cake. I don't suppose you really need to color these, but why not? Okay, now we'll put the inside in. The inside says, eat, drink, and be scary. And I guess these are little things you can eat, drink, or be scared of. We're going to put the granny apple green on the front. And then you take your basic gray and give this a little bit more glue than maybe you would normally do because it is embossed. So you really want to make sure it's going to stay down. And we're going to just put this from corner to corner, kind of equidistant on each edge. And now I'm going to bring back my Stamparatus, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment on the front. And again, I'm going to give it a little more. I think maybe my ink pad needs re-inking. But the beauty of the Stamparatus is you get a second or a third try. And I'm going to take 3. There, that looks good. And then I'm going to actually take this guy out of here. I'm going to take my little Frankenstein guy, and I'm going to, not Frankenstein, Dracula, sorry, getting my monsters mixed up. Put some dimensionals on the back. And again, if you'd like to purchase any of these products, please consider doing so at marshajohnson.stampinup.net. And another thing is, on the 23rd, there's a big 24-hour sale. A lot of things, a lot of stamp sets in the annual catalog are going to be 15% off or something similar to that. So check that out. Actually, I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to try and do a live probably before this is posted and talk about those. Anyway, the very last thing is I have taken some rhinestones and I put some dark basic black on them. And I am going to take my pokey tool. I still use my pokey tool. I know it's retired, but I love it. And I'm just going to add some of those to the card. So I'm going to add one right here. I'm going to add one up here. And I'm going to add one over here. And that's it. Here's this one. Here's my original. And let's bring an envelope in here. I hope you enjoyed making this card. This is my last Halloween card. I'm going to start Christmas next, I think, or maybe a little Thanksgiving. I don't know. Anyway, we have videos that post late Tuesday, late Thursday, and a live at 11 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time on Saturday. So please stop by if you have time, and thanks for dropping by today. Put your name in a comment, and you'll be entered in the drawing, which will be, as I said before, on Saturday at 11 Pacific Standard Time. So, hope to see you then. Have a great day. Bye for now.